I am in the hospital. Story time. What happened? I shall explain. So I went to get my blood drawn. That failed. Then I had to be sent to a lab. That also failed because my freaking veins are small and I have scars. You can see scars from being stuck all my life. or a big amount of my life because of these untreated seizures in and out of hospital. So yeah, what happened today? I had a seizure after they tried to draw my blood and that failed. Like after they were done trying, I felt one coming and then boom was and then boom, seizure. Then I woke up unable to speak and I was paralyzed from my boobs down. I was literally unable to speak. Every time I would try to talk, it came out like baby babbling. And I was like, what the fuck? Tried to get me in my chair. I couldn't lift myself into my chair because I didn't have my torso because I was paralyzed from here down. I didn't have my torso. Couldn't use the muscles there. These muscles with my arms.
Alright, well, so go get set up in the bomb shelter.
You know, we do also have some space in the attic. If you, I don't know, rather stay in the house.
Couldn't use these muscles with my arms. Which sucks. So I was basically stuck on the ground and I was using my hand, holding on to the blood drawing chair to keep myself set up.
It's not about anything we do for each other. It's about how it feels when we're together.
Sounds like somebody had a flashback to our
Holding on to the blood drawing chair.
I'm sorry I'd lost sight of how special our friendship is.
And eventually,
Really,
I decided to ask 911 to be called.
I'm glad you got off that bus, Roger.
I had to, Stan.
So I could get help transferring me into the car, but when they came, they saw the condition I was in. They were like, you need to go to the hospital.
I'm afraid this I actually did have to puke.
Especially if you're
Oh, well,
still having an aura.
I'd rather be stuck with.
Stan?
Like, I was continuously having an aura. And I was too weak to get into my wheelchair. I became dizzy. So they took me. So they took me, put me in the stretcher. And as soon as I got close to the ambulance truck, the flashing lights, they got me. Flashing lights got me.
Want a great idea for a holiday gift? Give hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Footwear you just step into when they're on. There's no bending down and no touching your shoes. Plus,
The
hands-free
flashing
Skechers
lights
slip-ins are
got
perfect
me.
for everybody, from kids to grandparents. Give your loved ones hands-free Skechers slip-ins.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency.
And I had another one because of the flashing lights.
So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza?
Woke up in
There you
the
go.
ambulance, unable to talk again.
Don't watch on that. You want a Quest. Look at that. It's a movie theater in your living room. What? And you want to go to the gym. Then you remember gyms. Bring the gym to you.
I kept trying to get my phone. I was reaching for my phone. And then they were like, that's not a good idea when you're post-ictal, you can't talk. And I was, in my mind, I was just like, bro, I need my AAC. And I even tried to say it, but it came out all like babbling. It came out like babbling.
Any condition, and get Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus and watch and tap all 3 on us. Only on Verizon.
Are you looking at 4x4s on cars.com again?
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
I was thinking of something more sophisticated. Fine. Keep the beard.
Cars.com. Where to next? Introducing
They wouldn't let me have my AAC.
treatment available without a prescription. Roxon gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your partner can
Annoying, so I basically couldn't talk or say anything.
At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers.
I had stripped of the ability to say anything at all because I couldn't have my AAC.
For just $5. We follow pizza drivers to make sure the customers get a Pepsi.
Is that legal?
It's a gray area.
That's a perfect combo.
It was horrible.
Audiences are loving Red Wine, and now it's the #1 movie in America. Now we're talking. It's one of the best Christmas films ever, and a must-watch to kick off the festive season. We're coming out
Very horrible. So,
13 now play.
I forgot to wash my work shirt.
Just wear it again. I haven't done stoppables. Now we're going to black, and it keeps our clothes fresh.
they,
Ooh, I'm gonna be feeling it at work.
She smells so good, I'm actually paying attention.
the ambulance brought me here.
Summer is over, and the days are getting darker.
I was
Again, you ask. Cartoons, you say,
downstairs
an hour of Cartoon Planet.
in the ER.
Still we rise. And still we breathe.
Had a CAT scan of my entire back and head
Only on adult.
because of the paralysis after my seizures.
Previously on Rick and Morty.
Jerry, I had sex with your wife.
I did it! I fixed portal travel! Jack the Ripper. Act yourself. Cool! This happened too.
I'm pregnant.
Because of paralysis after seizures.
Jerry Smith died doing what he
And
What? Have some respect.
then they said something about they were gonna do a brain MRI.
Aw, thanks, Tony Hawk. What? Just say yes. Yes?
Okay.
Rick, you promised.
I do it for our honeymoon. Let's go to a steel chamber lined with ionized deuterium.
Why?
Because the charge acts as a narrative decelerant. Morty, none of this is real. We're in a previously on spiral. Clear your head.
After all this happened?
I doubt they'll find anything.
I just released those beans. I love Jerry.
What did I just say?
Because Vanderbilt is
Let's go back to the chamber.
dumb.
Next time on Rick and Morty.
Next time on Rick and Morty?
No, previously on Rick and Morty. Ignore it, Morty. Next time on Rick and Morty, it counteracts the toxin.
Next time on Rick and Morty, who's toxins?
Hey, stop it!
Vanderbilt is dumb. And they don't give a shit. They don't, I'm not kidding. Especially if you've got a diagnosis of functional neurological disorder. They don't give a shit. They decided to admit me, and they decided to admit me because I keep having seizures. Sorry, I was getting food out of my top teeth. Sorry, that was a tick. Tick. And then they took me upstairs where I am now.
Maybe he went down that road? No. He took that, he'd end up a hero. Damn it, Rick, I don't like this. This whole place just a bunch of groan-inducing wordplay for 7 TV critics that won't even enjoy it. It's worse than you think, Morty. We're facing a meta-radiation right now. Our credibility is being permanently eroded. Every second we spend here is the equivalent to 10 Space Jam cameos. You should have thought of that previously. Get him!
Where I am now. I'm upstairs.